centuries-old peace was broken, shattered by the rage of the orc invaders. Our only choice was to turn them back or be utterly destroyed. Time fades scarred memories. A new evil will awaken, and old enemies must reconcile and draw blades together. But that time is yet to come. It is for a future generation to decide.
I had no choice but to step forward to assume leadership of the Council. Master, you made me promise before your death. It was as if you knew your time was coming to an end. Even before your passing, you had warned that a great darkness was descending over the land. The rumors of war were sweeping forward on the drum roll of the tribes. The Beastmen are again on the march, Master. But this time, there is a pounding here, within the heart of the void. Its intensity grows.
I will not be silenced, Lord Karen. You will hear me. The boy
was duly appointed by the late Lord Tanth. The matter is decided. There can be no...
He would lead us to war, Karen. You yourself have said this.
No, I have said...
War? We have had peace for 70 years. Not since the Rage has Noran had to call its sons and brothers to open conflict.
And we foolishly underestimated them before, and were nearly decimated. Thus my point. We do not need a boy leading us in these dark times.
My lords, I pray you listen. I have been to the marchlands. I have seen what is happening on the borders. The Beast Lords have attacked caravans from the south and west. They have harried my men along the western wall that divides our realms. Such settlements beyond the wall have been destroyed. This is no mindless kobold rabble, Lord Karen. They
are not a threat to Noran. Surely your garrison is more than capable of dealing with a few raiders. That isn't at issue. What is,
Lord Karen, is that I am High Lord of this council. Understand this, my lords. If we do not act now, we will repeat the past. This threat from the Howling Plains must be met and vanquished before it is allowed to spread.
Lord Ulrich?
Yes, I agree, Lord Ulrich. Perhaps you are correct. Perhaps a more firm hand should be taken. Firm, but not overzealous.
Of course, Karen, of course. Temperance in all things. Then we are decided. Castle Margoth is the key, my lords. Margoth defends the western marches. Its border watch and garrison are our first and best line of defense. But with the destruction of caravans and supply routes into the keep and surrounding settlements, they have been made vulnerable to siege. It is for that reason that I have ordered the immediate dispatching of raw goods, wood, gold, foodstuffs, and weapons.
He will lead us to war, Karen. Mark it well.
Perhaps, Lord Val. Perhaps.
It is so. Tell me, what has happened here? What treachery?
They came at night, Captain. They brought fire to the village of Hale. Please, there are still people there. You must get to Hale.
Men, to me! We must reach Hale. There is blood to be spilled this night.
On my way. For Noran!
Well met, noble warrior, well met. We
had to cower in the storehouse like sheep awaiting the slaughter. Where was Margoth? They've taken everything.
Peace, Abaris. We are here now, sent from the council. Margoth is itself in grave need. Their supplies are dangerously low. We must gather more gold, or that we can escort thence to Margoth.
ready for work, my lord.
No mercy! Lay waste to the humans. Destroy their garrison. Grind their bones to paste and bring to me their supplies. There will be no failure. Ready. Take them. Your lives. For Noran!
We're clear of their line. We must make haste to Margoth.
We are faced with a black choice, men. We must reach Ansarat town. We have a need for the raw materials it will provide us. But there are beast men patrolling the surrounding woods. It may be better to remain here and defend this settlement.
We bring fell tidings, warrior. The beast kind have destroyed Ansrad and established a garrison on its site. We are here to pledge bow and sword to Noran, warrior. We are here to keep the old alliance.
Yes, sir. I await your command.
Your help is a boon to us all. Thank you.
We fight for all free peoples. The beast tribes are approaching with a horde the like we have not seen since the Rage. They march toward Margoth.
Margoth?
It is so. But we stand with you. Alric Doré and the Council can depend on our allegiance.
Then it is to war you will lead us. You are a fool. You would throw away nearly a century of prosperity over a few squalid settlements in the west?
I was there, Tratos. I saw the devastation. The arrows came like falling stars upon the village. They gave no quarter. If we do nothing, we will destroy ourselves again.
Everyone here is aware of your suffering, Garadan. But this is not then. This is not the Rage.
I must echo the words of Lord Val. We are not yet at
War. We are at war. The tribes have broken Margoth's wall. They've shattered our border defenses and are spilling through like water through a breach. Several trading posts and merchant towns have been destroyed, wiped from the face of Noran. They are not a rabble, they are an army, a horde, and they are on the march to Margoth itself.
Make no mistake, members of the Council. We are already at war.
My friends, noble lords, peace. You are Magi, one and all. Calm yourselves.
My lords, heed me. We must meet this threat here and now. We must draw the line and hold it.
My lords, it seems whether or not we would have it, war is upon us. But it need not be a repetition of dark times past. Castle Margoth is the key. We stop the tribes there. We halt their advance and push them back to the Howling Plains.
How, Lord Karen? How can we do this thing?
You forget yourself, Tratos. We are Magi, are we not? We rule from the Obsidian Tower and command no small measure of power. One among us must go to Margoth.
I am High Lord of the Council, my lords. It is to me that this task must fall. I will go to Margoth and do what must be done.
It is not long now, my lord. Margoth is within reach at last.
Let us hope we've not tarried too long. The beasts will not wait for us, Captain. We must move swiftly. We are too late. The beast tribes are already upon Margoth.
Look to the mountains. A cloister.
Hidden from plain sight.
Ogres, my lord. We cannot take them.
We need to find a way around them, Captain. These lands are riddled with passages, tunnels dug during the Rage. I do what is my duty. Swift action is... No enemy shall pass. The ancient magic guides me. Needed. We must move swiftly.
To arms!
No enemy shall pass. Swift action is needed.
My lord, your help is well received. We were in need. The beasts fight with a ferocity we have not seen.
So we have noted. I am Ulrich Doré, noble sir. We are glad to have arrived in so timely a fashion. Would we had been here sooner.
We had word that the council had sent a mage to us. We set forth from the keep in hopes of meeting you. Margoth is besieged and their patrols control the countryside. We sought to intercept you, and then this. We were expecting a larger force, High Lord.
Do not despair, sir. I have other means with which to meet our enemy.
So be it.
Now, Margoth, you were saying it is besieged?
There are tunnels, my lord. Underground passages into Margoth.
Then you must lead on, sir. By what name may I call you?
I am Dunhelm, my lord, second mark of the garrison command.
Well, Sir Dunhelm, consider yourself bound by honor and tradition to the Council of Mages, and in service to Noran. Let us quit this place. Take us to Margoth. We tread lightly here. Form up, stay close. Be mindful of traps.
My sword is ready. I am eager for battle. Honor above all.
Sir Dunhelm, ahead, a way out.
I will find the enemy.
You are met in peace, warriors of Noran. I am the abbot of this abbey.
The Beastmen, they have not harried your chapel?
This is holy ground, mage. You have wounded. Let my brothers tend to them. It's the least we can do.
With gratitude, Reverence.
Who needs healing?
This is not good. That was the only direct passage to Margoth. The southern passage is open, but it leads to the village of Rivos.
How close to the keep is this Rivos?
Some ways, High Lord, but there is some chance that the invaders have already sacked the village. We must hold the line. I am eager for battle. To me, men! We must defend this village, on our lives! Honor above all!
I am here.
What news have you of Margoth?
It is besieged. None have breached the forces of the beastmen. Kobolds, goblin kind.
The machine, Old Bones. Tell them about the machine.
The beasts are constructing some demonic device. We have seen it spit fire and rocks that have shattered walls, destroyed entire homes.
Siege engines. Oh.
They have truly come to destroy us, Dunhelm. Very well. We shall show them of what we are made. This village must be fortified and rebuilt. We'll not leave a ruin for them to gloat over. We must move swiftly.
My sword serves you.
Where is evil hiding?
Although this contraption is slow, it will serve us well against the walls of Margoth, should we need to take it by force.
My aim is true.
Eager for battle. Swiftly, Darkmane!
My aim is true.
I carry the light.
We are through!
It was hard fought, my lord. An expensive venture. I pray the Council made the correct choice in sending you.
That would make two of us. We must strengthen our position, Dunhelm. Your men must hold the line while I make ready. I will need time to prepare the spell. It is ancient lore, magic from the time of Ruanan.
Archers, to your positions, to the gates! The catapult at the southern gate must be made ready quicker. The enemy will not wait upon our leisure.
I have ordered more materials brought from the castle stores. It is being done.
Time is against us, Finbara. Move your men faster. The southern gate must be made ready to meet the enemy.
Those engines must be stopped, Dunhelm.
Finbara, make them go away.
Consider it already done.
Hold the line! We cannot hope to defeat this enemy, my lord. This is the rage once more.
To arms, men of Margoth. They come!
No mercy, warriors of Noran. Let none gain entry to Margoth. I will find the enemy.
Defend the eastern gate.
Who needs healing? Make haste, old girl. As you wish.
Our forces...
Your will
The southern
is
gate
good.
is under attack again. The tribes have regrouped and are hitting us in even greater numbers.
Send them a greeting from Margoth. Use the catapult.
My aim is true. Dragons, the High Lord Ulrich is in danger.
To the eastern gate! The enemy is throwing everything at us from there! Rally, men!
We're under attack.
My lord!
You have done your part. Now I must fulfill my end. Take your men below, to the catacombs.
The catacombs?
Do it, Dunhelm! I must release this power now. Take yourselves away at once. Go!
The garrison at Margoth held under the command of Dunhelm, his men fighting long and hard to give Ulrich Doré the time he needed to work such magics as he could. Not since the time of Ruanan had such power been unleashed upon a field of war. The hordes of the Howling Plains fell to Ulrich's magic, but so too Ulrich Doré himself, lost in the wake of the very power he himself unleashed. Word spread throughout the land from knight to peasant alike. The High Lord was dead. The defender of Noran was lost at Margoth. Within the Obsidian Tower, the Council of Mages was taken aback. Shattered, in fact. Even old Trottos shed a tear. With word of Alric's death still sounding within the walls of the Great Hall, a call for new leadership came. It was Lord Val who put forth Karen Kesserton as new High Lord-elect. The decision was all but unanimously supported.
It is with sadness and reluctance that I accept the honor you have afforded me. Ulric's death has deeply affected us all, but the country must have leadership. Although the beasts have fallen at Margoth, the war is only beginning. My lords, I am both humbled and honored by the trust you are showing. Although I feel woefully inadequate to the task given the current invasion of our lands by the hordes from the Howling Plains, I will accept this most august charge to defend Noran and her territories.
High Lord, we had heard that you had fallen at Margoth, lost beneath the rubble of the keep.
The rumors of my demise, as they say, are somewhat premature. You are all well met, my friends and peers. Know that the spell of undoing is a powerful magic, and one we still wield, as in the old times.
So it would seem, Ulric. You are a welcome sight, High Lord.
My lord, these eyes had feared never to see you again. Please.
I think there is praise to be given for our High Lord Ulric, the hero of Margoth.
Not just me alone. Here stands Dunhelm Belanger and Finn Bara, whose men held the line while I did what must be done. Praise for them. My lords, please heed me. I have looked our enemy in the face. I have seen the ferocity with which they fight. I tell you this, alone we will fall. But a great thing happened. We won the day with the help of the elves and others. We must reignite the fires of the old alliance. It must be as it was during the Rage, otherwise we will all surely fall.
I stand before you with the pledge of the elven tribes. I will deliver to Noran an even larger army, a force with which to meet the hordes of the Howling Plains.
Then we are truly of like mind. In your absence I have already dispatched delegates to the warlords of Noran, to call to them the old vows that we may build an army in advance of this threat. I have sent specifically to the warlords of my own modest dominion. It might be wise to send your army to my lands to await the delegates. No enemy force will touch you there.
A sound idea, Lord Karen. To your dominion, then, where we shall await word from the warlords.
My lord, look!
Kill them, quickly!
Archers, send them a greeting.
I will have you, Chaos Springer. We know who you are.
My good lord, your arrival is most welcome.
What madness is this, Father? Who were those men?
They are rebels, my lord. They have been raging through the countryside, destroying every village that does not pledge men to their ranks.
This is insanity. The people of Noran must be united in this hour of our greatest need. We cannot be fighting among ourselves.
Yes, my lord. And many of us have spoken these words to their leader. But he is a vile man. He sees only a chance for power.
We will break the back of this rebellion at once. Although I am loath to lay arms against our own people, we cannot risk their waylaying the envoys sent to unite the warlords. We must protect them at all costs. What say you, messenger?
My good lord, well met. I bring word from Lord Bran. The Council of Mages can count on him and his armies. He accepts the old vow, and will march to our need.
What has happened to you, priest?
I was run out of my village by the rebels. Many of my flock were murdered, those who did not join them. I beg you, help me free my village. You will gain many supporters. The peasantry joins the rebels out of fear, because no one comes to their aid.
Worthy indeed. Very well, father, to your village.
I will do as you ask.
What word news from Lord Treyan?
High Lord, I bring tidings from Lord Treyan, both good and grave. The old alliance stands. He sends you a boon of men and good faith. However, you are to be warned. A dark power is behind this uprising.
These tidings are double-edged indeed, but I have long suspected that there is more at work than we can see. Our true enemy has not yet revealed himself. This rebellion, even the invasion, smells dangerously of a prelude to an even greater darkness.
Our forces are under attack.
Do it. Be done with him.
Hear me. All those who try my patience and my borders will meet this fate.
Madness. This is nothing but pure madness. We cannot afford to kill ourselves when the hordes of the Howling Plains harrow our borders. The ancient magic guides us.
Who needs healing?
High Lord Ulrich, I bring tidings from Lord Vangorath.
Speak, and quickly. Your missive has been bought at a high price, messenger.
High Lord, I went before my lord at Grimoire Keep. He bade me seek out Ulrich Doré and call him to his court. He does not trust the rumors that you survived the ruin of Margoth. He would have you before him, that he may give you his pledge in person.
My lord, I would urge caution in this. There is some trickery here, I know not what.
If Vangorath would see me before him in the flesh, then so be it. A small price for his legendary might to join our cause. I will go to your master.
This stinks of death, High Lord. I would not trust this Vangorath.
I do not. That is why I propose you await my return here. I will take a small force of men to greet this warlord. If I do not return by dawn, then there is treachery.
As you wish, High Lord.
So, the rumors are indeed true. The great and powerful High Lord of the Council of Mages lives. You survived Margoth. Most impressive for a boy.
As I said to the Council, Vangorath, the rumors of my demise are premature. I am not so easily destroyed.
Your demise is a matter yet determined. Take them.
Fra Murt
Be silent!
Odeleg.
Not another word, wizard, or I make of this hall a lake of their blood.
This is foolishness, Vangorath. We are all of Noran. This treachery will destroy us all. You are behind the peasant rebellions? Why? What price to betray your people, your nation, to oath-break?
My people? I do not betray my people. I serve them as I have ever served them. Bind him, mouth and hands. He must not be allowed to work his magic. Now take them from my sight. With his men you may have sport. The High Lord must remain untouched.
Traitor! He's taken Ulrich! We must free him! To arms, men!
Greetings, men of Noran. The gnomes have come to field with this catapult to help you. We offer our aid as best you see fit.
This is truly a boon, Master Gnome. We accept most graciously.
Move.
I carry
Stand
the
aside,
light.
dog. We will pass.
It matters little, fools. The wizard has been taken from here. He has been removed to Skarator, where none can save him. Much like none can save you.
We're under attack. The Dark Knight spoke truth, Captain. Ulrich is well beyond our reach. The land Vangaroth has taken him to is a black bog, a treacherous marsh dotted with garrisons. It is well fortified.
There must be a way to reach him, sir. We have to.
I swore an oath, and on that oath I will save him. The marshes are treacherous, but we must find a path. These maps will be of help. There are secret ways through the bog. We will take a small force and pay our respects to the Lord Vangaroth. This place breathes death, Captain. It is suffocating.
Yes, my lord, that it is. Let us hope our gnome guide is as good as his word. I do not wish to linger in this place.
I will face any
I am
foe.
the law in these lands. My word is first and last among all things.
My lord, this is ill-advised.
Most noble bandit prince, I would as soon cut off my hand as interrupt your sport. But so long as the rule of civilized men exists, there is law.
You truly are a bold man. Such boldness comes at a price. I catch the scent of gold about you. I think for your arrogance, you should pay to me a tax, a passage tax, for using my road.
Captain, this dog needs taming.
Kill them!
Honor above all. Ask and it will be done. This is no small feat, warrior, the felling of a troll. By what name do you go?
I am Taymorn, troll hunter, and I do that very well.
Sir Dunhelm, commander of the Margoth garrison. Do you live hereabouts?
I do. My clan has hunted trolls here for centuries. Be wary, these creatures are not to be approached single-handedly.
We will keep a keen eye for them. Fare you well in your hunt. Goblins, take them! Death will claim your soul. None shall oppose me. None shall... With honor.
I see them over here!
Death will claim your soul. I will find
we are
the
grateful,
enemy.
good sirs. Those foul beasts would have had us were it not for you.
And I am sure there are more hereabouts. Let us quit this place. Our first order of business is to rejoin your kinsmen. Ask and it will be done. My sword knows no mercy.
I do as the council bids.
Where is evil? You. This is for my slain men. I want them dead!
Name your...
None shall oppose me.
Hydra, take cover.
The battle was hard fought. Give thanks to the gods, men. They were with us.
It is here that we must part company, noble lord. Our people will face a price from the Goblin Raiders for aiding you across the Greyland Moors. We must be there to defend them.
Your help through these trials has been invaluable. You and your kith fought with honor.
As you, noble sir.
Master Gnome, well met.
Well met indeed. You must be the knight from Margoth. Your journey through this troubled land has been spoken of far and wide. But with a war raging, what brings you to this dangerous realm?
An evil warlord has taken a friend into these dark lands, and we have come to retrieve him.
Who is this warlord who captured your friend, noble sir?
Lord Vangaroth. He has captured Ulrich Doré, High Lord of the Council of Mages. It is his keep we seek.
Vangaroth is no friend to the gnome tribes. He torments my people, driving us deeper into the moors where the goblins raid our communities. I will show you the way to his lair.
Then let us conclude our business with Lord Vangaroth.
I think I have the means to expedite our journey. No better way to travel, noble lord.
Sir Dunehelm, this village is called Torbrun. It is chief of several within this region, most bound by blood and marriage.
What drives your people so, Master Bellius?
Vangarath. I was not overstating the matter when I said he was no friend to gnome kind. He has taken control of several of our communities. Under his yoke, these nearby villages have turned against us.
Then the sooner we reach him and free Ulrich, the sooner we can answer his evil.
Then you must understand what you face. Vangarath holds his lesser captives on small prison islands. The High Lord's companions will be held there. However, Vangarath will hold the High Lord Ulrich in the center of his lair, under heavy guard. The fortress is surrounded by rivers. We will not be able to reach it by land.
Word of Vangarath's treachery has spread through Noran. We heard of High Lord Ulrich's capture and set out at once to join you.
Vangarath holds him captive in his fortress. It is surrounded by many rivers. He cannot be reached by land. Your eagle shall prove useful.
Then let us get on with it, Dunehelm. We've a war to win, and Ulrich is key.
Bellius, Vangarath is on the march. He knows of the arrival of the Outlanders to this realm. His forces are approaching from one of the nearby villages he has taken.
Let him come! We will prepare, we will meet him, and we will crush him! Men, to arms! That is one of the islands the gnome warrior spoke of. That's where we must go.
I await your command. Sir!
Sir Dunehelm, we had almost given up hope.
Hope exists so long as there is life, soldier. Now we must go and take back our High Lord. There needs to be a reckoning with this Lord Vangarath. Ready your men to fight.
I do as the council bids.
The wind!
May not.
We're under attack!
I am Vangarath, I cannot die. You, however, have come only to your deaths.
What dark magic is this?
Ancient magic, Dunehelm. Dark magic.
High Lord!
Ulrich Doré, we'd thought...
I know, Lady Tierna, I know. I thank you, my friends.
When you did not return, we feared all was lost. Why did he not kill you? What plots does Vangarath speak of?
I said to you some time ago that our true enemy has not yet revealed himself to us. I've had some time to think on this, my friends.
My lord.
Let us quit this festering place. There is nothing but death here. We have business in the capital.
It is a tragic fact, but fact all the same. Our High Lord is being held captive, but he did rally no small number of warlords to our cause, answering the letter and spirit of past oaths. Noran is still functioning, even in his absence.
And what is being done to recover the High Lord, Karen? Advise us in this matter. What does your wisdom suggest we do now?
I assure you, Lord Garridan, that I am doing all within my power to return our High Lord to us.
Lord Garridan, there is no need
Ulrich.
to...
Yes, Lord Garridan.
I am pleased and amazed. My agents were combing the land, searching for you.
A wasted effort, Lord Karen. So long as I breathe, Ulrich Doré will always have a champion to look out for his well-being.
Members of the Mage Council, I bring you news. Heed me. During my time in the dungeons of Vangarath, I had much time to think. The events of the past months have been spinning us, Noran, this way and that, like a great whirlwind. The whole venture, the envoys, Margoth, all of it, was a device, a clever artifice. Vangarath was a mere puppet, a cat's paw to the real power that is moving events.
Yes.
Continue.
This seems improbable.
Lord Karen.
Ulrich?
It was your idea to send me to Margoth, no? It was fortuitous that I did not die there.
Fortuitous indeed, Doré.
It was another example of your great wisdom that sent me to your own domain, where my safety was assured.
These are dangerous times, Doré.
What I want to know, Karen Kesserton, is why? What price betray your people, this council?
Within the Obsidian Tower, chaos had taken hold of the gathered Magi. Karen's betrayal had rocked them to their collective foundations. Worse, Karen's transformation had shocked many into inaction, disbelief. Questions flew like wildfire, but no answers came. In the wake of their defeated Margoth, the beast tribes from the Howling Plains had begun to regroup, drums sounding, marching, smoldering ruins in their wake. Of good news, with the quelling of the rebellion in the east by Dunhelm, the warlords had come in force to answer Noran's need. Ulrich's summons to the old alliances had likewise proved successful. The elven nations had sent a small but powerful contingent. Antares had sent 2 legions of its finest warriors, and proud Teonia had mustered its cavalry, knights moving towards Noran's capital. Ulrich, at the forefront of his great army, marches toward the fields of Kelwinor to face the enemy.
It is a miracle we survived.
I am spent. It was all I had left to get us down alive. We must set about repairing this vessel that we may get airborne again.
The vessel is beyond repair. All of the shipwrights perished in the crash. It is a sad loss. I know this place. It is called the Mordenwood, an ancient and elemental forest. It would matter not whether you are spent or in full flush. The forest inhales magic like you and I breathe. Goddess, it is a phoenix.
What were you expecting, elf girl?
The legends speak of you, but...
All true. The Black Wizard Zon bound us to these lands to serve him. Then, like all mortals, he died. His magic, however, did not, and here we have remained.
What can be done to break this spell?
There is a labyrinth. Its entrance is barred by 2 magical wards. Within you will find an orb. Destroy the orb, and you destroy the spell binding my kith and I.
I live to serve.
Building complete, my lord.
The enemy must be met.
We're under attack. Our forces are upgrade complete, my lord.
We are under attack.
Research complete, my lord.
High Lord, what evil was this?
A new devilry soldier. I suspect we will encounter even greater wonders before this day is done.
The ancient magic guides me.
Lead the way.
Noble Phoenix, you are released.
My kith and I owe you a great debt of gratitude.
Noble one, we are embattled with the beast invaders. They employ fell wyverns against us. It would be a boon to have your aid.
Our freedom is long awaited. What you ask is small recompense for our release. We will join your cause.
I
I sense the enemy.
Guide
We have
us.
lost much time clearing the Mordenwood.
True. We cannot afford to tarry here. We must get to Kelwinor at once. It is still some ways by foot.
To arms, men! To arms!
My lord.
I know. Sound the retreat, Captain.
Retreat? To where?
There.
How did you know?
It matters not. Rally your men to you. Get them into the passage and down into the cavern below. Do it now.
My lord, where have you led us?
Away from certain death. We cannot go back. I have sealed that passage. So we must go forward. We will find our way. You are soldiers of Noran. Never forget that.
Captain, look. What are they doing here?
My God. What are those creatures? The stench of evil marks them even from this distance.
These are the same as the creature Karen transformed into. Much becomes clear, men of Noran. Frightfully clear. Their lair, Captain. We have found their lair. At least one of them.
Ah, this is where they come from.
A reasonable conclusion. Right. We have to destroy this place. We have to burn them out of their lair as you would a bear in winter. Set your men to it.
Sunlight, my lord. Honest sunlight.
What were those creatures, High Lord? Why are they here, in Noran?
They're not just alien to Noran, Captain. They do not belong to our world. They come from elsewhere.
I do not understand.
Nor do I completely. At least not yet. In the Obsidian Tower, in the Forbidden Chamber, there is a stone, the heart of the void. It was there, it has always been there, from the time of Ruanon. I think there may be a connection to the stone and Karen's race.
The grace of the Holy See has smiled upon you, High Lord Ulrich. You are well met indeed.
I would be well met indeed if you bring good tidings from your lord.
Good tidings indeed, noble-born. The general of the Antaran army awaits you, High Lord. The old oaths hold. The old alliance is recognized.
That is truly good news.
You were expected sooner, however. Our scouts have been looking for you since word of the attack at the Dragonfire fields reached us. We feared you had been killed.
A common mistake. We had some minor difficulty is all. Now tell me, what news from Antares?
High Lord, my Hadrianus Legion under General Holdmere encountered a large horde of beasts not far from here. In the battle that followed, the horde gained control of the pass of Gelnath.
Then we have little time to lose. We must join your Hadrianus Legion quickly.
Ah, it matters not what I wear, gnome. But I must in any case be a horse, as befits a war chief. Don't you agree?
Yes, Eminence. A fine horse, of course. A good spring colt. Dappled gray.
Yes, gray, by Aya's will. I think that would do nicely.
Eminence.
I am neither deaf nor blind, gnome.
Lord Inquisitor, I must introduce myself.
Ulrich Dore of Noran, High Lord of the Council of Mages. That scheming cabal of laughable old fools who call themselves wizards. You disproved the laughable part, however, at Margoth.
I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Inquisitor.
Of course I do. I am Belloc, the Emperor's viceroy in this matter and representative of the Holy Church. No matter of war may be prosecuted without the blessings of Aya.
I see. Well, Your Eminence, is it? I am here in recognition of the old alliance. Couriers have brought message of your legion, that you are harried by beasts hereabouts and in need.
General Haldmere commands the legions. He's the one who worries about such things, but I assure you our legions are more than a match for a few undisciplined savages.
General Haldmere? Then why am I talking to you?
Why, indeed.
Our legions will run them to the ground, High Lord. We are no hirelings of Noran. We are warriors.
Hear me, my brothers. The time of men and elves is at an end. Go forth for your fathers and their fathers. Kill them all. Spare none. Slaughter every last one.
Eminence, the unbelievers, the Beast Horde have destroyed General Haldemir's encampment.
What? Impossible. Even that fool Haldmir should have been able to defend himself against a few kobolds and lizards.
Not a few, Eminence. Some thousands came at them. Haldmir fell in battle, pulled from his mount by a cohort of beasts. His head is tossed about in play as I rode hence.
Lord Inquisitor, this is grave news. This changes everything.
Of course it does, wizard. Continue!
This force that attacked, they are led by a war chief who calls himself Tyron Grau. He is the leader of the Horde.
Horde master or not, we press on. It was my fault for trusting Hadrianus' legions to Haldmir. He was a buffoon. Knight, send word. Antares will not break and run. Any soldier who leaves his post will be hung. Understood? Rally the commanders that yet live. I will deal with this personally. Find me a dappled grey!
I was never one to take to foreigners, High Lord.
He isn't foreign, Captain. He's insane. Very well, men of Noran. Let us show these Antarans what it means to war against the Horde. We stand on a sword's edge. What lies before us will determine not just the outcome of this battle, of this campaign, but our very survival. Make no mistake. They do not come to conquer as they did during the Rage. They come to destroy. Let us send them back to hell.
Knights, we'll show these savages how Antares wages war.
These humans have no chance of victory, but they continue to fight. Let them spend lives. Send forth the demon. Let them face the might of the old world. That will break their spirits.
We have taken one of the enemy strongholds. We have but 2 more. We have but a single enemy base to take, and we will break their backs. Victory is within our grasp.
No problem.
High Lord, the Jackal escapes!
Be at peace, Finbara. He runs. We have broken their backs, as I knew we could. The day is ours. The day is ours, Inquisitor Bellic.
The army we just defeated was the heart of the invading Horde. It was led by the Beast Lord himself, their Horde Master. This could turn the tide of the war.
You sound surprised, Captain. Of course we defeated them. Their leader ran like the coward I knew him to be. I thought the warlords of Noran had a greater stomach for battle.
High Lord, Inquisitor, I bring news from the Borderlands. My scouts have determined that the beasts have installed a forward base at the ruins of Margoth. It has become the headquarters from which they are controlling the entire invasion.
Then our path is clear. We've come full circle. We must return to Margoth and root them out.
We cannot march in force to Margoth on such short notice, High Lord.
I have a device that may better serve us in this instance. The combined armies of Antares and Noran will engage the beasts' flanks, hitting them hard and fast. In the confusion of a renewed attack, a smaller, more agile force can launch a surprise assault against the encampment at Margoth.
There is some risk in your plan, noble lord.
There is a risk in all we do. This is war. If we run their Horde Master to ground at Margoth, the beasts will withdraw from Noran. Cut off the head.
Your plan has merit, Dunhelm of Margoth. My knights agree with you.
Then we are decided. Let us make ready.
Well, Auric, we still have surprise on our side. They as yet do not know what we are about.
That much is true, but their numbers dwarf ours. We are still at some considerable disadvantage, especially so deep behind their forward lines. Defeating them utterly is our only way back, Dunhelm. It is not just this horde that troubles me. Karen, what of him and his kind? I fear a darker power guides events.
Then we shall face that as well. Besides, who wants to live forever? And who better to die with than the legendary Ulrich the Chaos Bringer? This time, try not to be under the castle when you bring it down.
You ask much of me, Dunhelm. There's nothing for it. Time to go.
So be it.
We can take these foul creatures by surprise from the catacombs.
My lord, the beasts are gathered beneath the surface of Margoth.
Take this.
Men of Noran, the field of battle is ours. I have come home to Margoth, and together we have cleansed it. Woe to the vanquished! We have won! As it began, so it ends. Here, on the lands of Margoth. Scouts have been arriving from all quarters of Noran. The beasts are withdrawing. Word of the fall of their leader spread like wildfire, and their spirits failed.
History seems to have repeated itself.
Eh?
The rage. It is the rage once more. Perhaps it is a cycle we are destined to repeat. It is not truly ended.
I don't understand.
The Beast King still lives. He slipped through our noose. They are wounded, severely wounded, as they were 70 years ago. But they will one day, sooner perhaps than we might wish, seek their revenge.
And we will answer them anew. Noran will never live in fear of the Howling Plains.
The beasts are but a minor concern, my friend. There are still loose ends to this whole matter. I told you once, our enemy has yet to face us, not boldly in open battle. Rhiannon Flamebringer prophesied much of what has transpired, although I failed to recognize it clearly until my time in Vangarath's dungeons.
You speak in riddles, Auric.
Rhiannon built the obsidian tower of the Magi with his own great magic, under the guidance of the dwarves. The histories of my order say the tower was built around the Standing Stone, that it was there first. Rhiannon's writings speak of it as a gate, one that is bound by obscure means to an ancient and malevolent race. They were called Summoners by Rhiannon, although their real name seems lost. Rhiannon was said to have fought them personally, his great power to their dark magics. Karen precisely fit the accounts of those creatures. There were 3 prophecies. First, the moon will cover the sun, blanketing the land in a never-ending night. Second, all animals, be they beast of burden, cattle, or in the forest free, will become wild, driven to attack humans. Third, a never-seen storm will devastate Noran's towns.
Legend, High Lord. Legend and children's tales. We ran the beasts from our lands. That is real. That is tangible. That is the true threat.
I think this is but a pause, a prelude, a taking of our measure. I think there are old accounts still to be settled.
There are still battles to be fought, Ulrich. But you have brought hope to us all. You have reforged the old alliance, awakened the old magic. We are not defenseless, whatever may come.
Perhaps you are right. It is the fate of wizards to be ever melancholy.